Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for North Dakota Today on this Friday morning. I'm Lisa Bedeau here with Chris Berg. Friday.
Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. I had a couple days off. Celebrated my 29th birthday again.
You did. Congratulations.
I had a birthday midweek, so I took a little time off to celebrate. And then yesterday I was a mystery reader at my daughter's school. So I got to read a little Dr. Seuss book because they're celebrating all week. We talked about that, Dr. Seuss's birthday. So that was fun. I love Dr. Seuss.
What'd you read?
The ABC book. So,
oh, that's nice.
Big A, little A. And then everybody shouts out all the
it?
A words that they know and all the way through. So it was fun, and they were all appropriate. Although I do love it. I can't remember once. I think it was for you. I'll tell a funny, like, inappropriate story because it was out there anyway. So you for underwear, and they laughed because that was so funny. Why would you have your underwear out in the? And I'm like, well, underwear. These are, back in the old days they called, like the full jammies underwear, and then they were like. Well, Bodie one time wore his underwear on his head, and then Bailey's like, one time my dad wore my mom's underwear on his head, and I'm like, not appropriate for school. And I could just see the teacher in the back like, I'm sure she hears way too much, and I don't even really know.
Okay, let's go to break. Sorry, Jamie. Let's go to break. Let's wrap this up.
I was like, I don't even remember like what she was. I'm sure it was something to be funny, but just the fact that kids, they're like, I'm gonna shout out everything. My dad does this. It's like, let's maybe context here. Anyway, so I love spending time in the classroom. One of my favorites too, I've told you, is typically having lunch with kids because it's like they have 15 minutes and there's really no rules of like having to learn, and they're just like, it's overstimulation.
So funny. I always tell the story because it just shows you the sign of the times where it was Isabella's birthday, and so we went to her school for lunch to celebrate, and all the kids are around and like, happy birthday. And this one little girl's like, how big was the Amazon box? How big was the Amazon box? Like, it wasn't even like, what did you get her? Like, it was just, how big was the Amazon box? I'm like, excuse me?
Things are different than when we were
it was just so
school.
Funny, yeah. I'm like, I can't even believe like that is the first way she's gonna ask, like, what did you get her? It's not, hey, what was it? Or, how big is the Amazon box?
Oh, for funny, kids.
JB, I see you in a whole new light, my friend.
I honestly don't know what she was talking about. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't tell this story. But it was, like, okay, yeah, no, let's not talk about that. Let's move on to the next letter, everybody. So I always have fun. Thank you for inviting me, Mrs. Moe, to be the mystery reader. Yeah, you'll learn a lot more. Bodie and my husband, they both like to wear underwear on their head. So fun morning.